लेट्स डू द डीपी स्ट्राइवर शीट। ओके, स्ट्राइवर शीट्स करते हैं अब अपन थंबनेल चेंज करके। ओ भाई, स्ट्राइवर्स DSA sheet. It is safe to save change and go. Open Chrome. Okay, let's start it. Strivers DSA sheet. Got it. Here we have Striver DSA sheet. तो जो कल अपन क्वेश्चन कर रहे थे ना, कल क्या कर रहे थे, लिसन वी लाइक वी वर ऑन अरे एंड मीडियम, वी वर ऑन केडन हो गया था, ये सब हो गया था। नेक्स्ट परमुटेशन करना था, लीडर इन एन अरे प्रॉब्लम, वी नो इट। कंजिक्यूटिव लॉन्गेस्ट कंजिक्यूटिव सीक्वेंस इन एन अरे, ये भी हो गया था। सेट मैट्रिक्स 0। तो नेक्स्ट परमुटेशन करना, ये शायद हो चुका था। लेट अस सी, नहीं हुआ वो तो कर लेंगे। ये मैंने अपन कल कर लिया था ना, कल इस मेथड से किया था, लेकिन इसका ऑप्टिमल वर्जन आई डोंट थिंक लाइक मैप का यूज़ करके ये था। बाकी उन्हें कुछ सॉर्टिंग करके ऐसे किया था। हाँ, एक और आया था कि लोअर एंड पता कर लिया था, उसके बाद अपर एंड तक चलते रहो, ठीक है। तो इसका हम एनालाइज करते हैं ऑप्टिमल अप्रोच। सॉल्यूशन में देख लेते हैं पहले अगर ऑप्टिमल अप्रोच है तो। एडिटोरियल है, वी गॉट एन एडिटोरियल बट वी हैव टू सब्सक्राइब इट। सिंपलेस्ट अप्रोच नहीं चाहिए हमें, ऑप्टिमल अप्रोच चाहिए इसके लिए। जस्ट वॉक ईच स्ट्रिक, लेट मी ऑप्टिमल सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस, go for GPT and we will talk about give optimal solution for this। जो मैंने लिखा है वो भी ऑप्टिमल है, ऑर्डर ऑफ एन एंड बस इसमें मैप यूज़ हो रहा है। दूसरा तरीका नोडर सेट वाला भी ठीक है। आप क्या करो, सेट यूनिक एलिमेंट ले लो सारे के सारे, उसमें पुश करा दो। अगर वो लोअर एंड पे खड़ा है, कोई भी एक एंड पकड़ लो, लोअर एंड या अपर एंड। अगर वो लोअर एंड है तो उस चेन को ट्रैवर्स कर लो पूरा, और जितनी भी मैक्सिमम लेंथ आएगी जस्ट कीप इट एंड अपडेट द मैक्सिमम लेंथ एवरी टाइम यू ट्रैवर्सिंग अ चेन। वो वाला भी तरीका ठीक था। ओके, इसने भी अनोटेड सेट से ही लिया है, सेम। इट इज़ द काइंड ऑफ लेट मी एक्सप्लेन, शुड आई डू दिस। इन्होंने भी क्या किया है, मैं इसको कमेंट कर देता हूँ एंड नीचे हम लिखेंगे ऑप्टिमल। अपना वाला भी ऑप्टिमल है, लेकिन इस सेट का यूज़ कर किया है, ठीक है। लाइक अनऑर्डर्ड सेट इंट S1 और एवरी एलिमेंट जस्ट S1 डॉट इंसर्ट, इसके अंदर इंसर्ट कर दिया। अब मैं इंट लूँगा रिजल्ट विच इज़ 0, आई विल रिटर्न दैट रिजल्ट एंड अगर इसका साइज लाइक इफ int n num dot size, if n equal to 0 return 0 as my result बना। I will take, now I will take the loop करूँगा मैं for int address of I in S1 will propagate। हम इसके अंदर ट्रैवर्स करेंगे, मैं देखूँगा कि I -1, मैं लोअर एंड से चलूँगा। बेसिकली मेन मोटिव ये है कि मान लो ये वाली स्ट्रिंग इसके अंदर एग्जिस्ट कर रही है और काइंड ऑफ मैंने इसको रीअरेंज कर रखा है। अब मैं देखूँगा 1 पे आऊँगा, मैं देखूँगा क्या 0 इसके अंदर है। अगर 0 इसके अंदर नहीं है तो मतलब मैं ये एक कंटिन्यूअस सीक्वेंस है, मैं इसके लोअर एंड पे खड़ा हूँ, ठीक है। तो मैं +1 करता जाऊँगा और मैं देखता जाऊँगा कि क्या सेट के अंदर वो एलिमेंट्स हैं। इफ़ ऑल द एलिमेंट्स आर प्रेजेंट, लाइक आई विल increase the chain till the element are present, till the next element are present in that set. In this way we will get the longest sequence. Okay, let me show you. I will check if this element like if s1 dot count I minus 1, if it is present, if it is not present there, okay, if it is not present there, if it is not present there, I will count, I'll check, okay, we have a counter, that is I, a while counter while, and we have a chain length, okay, int chain, we have chain length 0, that will be 0, counter will be I, and here we have counter plus plus. Now while s1 dot count, like काउंटर, जब तक मेरा काउंटर, जो भी मेरा काउंटर है, चैन लेंथ मेरी 1 है, काउंटर होगा आई प्लस 1, जब तक मेरा ये एलिमेंट इसके अंदर है मैं काउंटर को ऐड करता जाऊंगा, ये लूप जैसे ख़त्म हुआ मैं अपने रिजल्ट को मैक्स कर दूंगा, रिजल्ट कॉमा मेरी चेन, ओके, इट शुड वर्क, इट विल वर्क. Okay, I think auto I comma, I think we have another, it is still not working. Okay, let me check. For identifying nouns, s1 dot insert I dot count and query 0 return n, for auto I in s, every element that are present in this, if this element, like if this element, if the I minus 1 equal to 0, counter is I plus 1, while s1 dot counter, we increase the counter whenever loop will die. Look, like I do not have strong practice on this iteration on set, unordered set. Hello, 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 we have 3 hellos, like it will work thrice time, counter plus plus. Okay guys, we do have a counter chain, I was not incrementing the chain, that is why this error happening. Okay, every time like submission we have some kind of wrong test cases, let us check these. Okay, let me submit this. It is optimal, quite optimal, and still but it is optimal. They have sorted, I don't know why their time complexity is so low, because they have sorted complexity n log n. Okay, we have next permutation, so we will, I know what we have to do is, the question is you have some integer array with certain integer, you have to find the permutation of that number such that if you combine all that integers by placing one by one, then the number should be greater than the previous arrangement. Okay, and if it is the last permutation, then start from beginning. This is, and the replacement must be in place. Replacement must be in place. That means we can't use a third variable, not third variable, kind of एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस हम यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. वी कांट यूज द एक्स्ट्रा वेक्टर और समथिंग. ओके, like we are creating every permutation. It will be the brute force, like create every permutation by backtracking and then check which one that is greater than the particular. It will be the brute force. Too much time complexity. We can solve it by some in placing. I think मैंने solve कर रखा है. Summation देख लेते हैं. We have this kind of summation. Let me analyze this दोबारा से. We have 1 2 3. Now we have to solve. Okay, we have to solve this. What? There is a trick. Trick is you just find the start from the back of the array, and you just find like where your array is kind of increasing, the point where your current element and the element just before it, okay, it is either equals or lesser than that element. Equals not, equal will not work. I think equal will work or not. Equal will not work. Like 1 2 2 3. 1 2 3. Equal will work or not, let us see. Just for like initially we are going for you just have to find, you just start traversing the array from the back of the array, and you just find a particular index for which the index is kind of greater than the first index that is greater than this previous index. We have to find that index. Okay, like for example, listen here, we have 3 2 1. Its next permutation is like it will be 1 2 3. Okay, if we are traversing from the back of the array, we are not able to find any index that is you understand, that is greater than its previous index. Okay, in 1 2 3 1 2 3 we are standing 3 is greater than its just previous index. So just swap this, we'll swap this 3 and 2. Okay, and after this 3, just you have to do something like rearrangement. Okay, let us see some examples. Like we have some larger array, we have kind of any combination that is 6 1 2 4 3. We have 3, it is smaller than this, no. तो 6 1 से बड़ा क्या होगा, 4 अगर उधर जाएगा तो ये छोटा पड़ेगा. we have to basically the core logic is we have to move the greater element to the most significant position. ये होती है least significant, ये होती है most significant. तो the main task is to move the greater element to the most significant position and the smaller element to the less significant position. Okay, so we have this where we were. Okay, where my test case, हाँ 6 1 2 4 5 4 3. तो the main logic is we have to find the 3 4 3 4 4 is greater than 2. You got this. 6 1 as it is, just $243, it will be 2 swap it with For example, I have a test case. It's like 6 1 2 4 3. So we have to move that particular value 3. Okay, we have the value 2, we have the value 4, we have the value 2. Okay, here 2 is have 2 is here. We have to replace this 2. I have to replace this value 2 with 4. What we have 1 here, 6 1 2 4 1, 6 1. This element is greater than this element 24. Now you have to this line 4 here, 6 1 2 4 3. So we have 4, we have 4, we have 2, here we have 2. We need to find, I'll go for 4, I'll go for 3. So if it's the last element 2 1 3 4 2, and just reverse it. 6 1 3 2 4. Okay, now we have 5 4 3 2 1. Take it, take it, take it, take it. And just reverse it. Okay, I got something. Just we are okay, for any element, for every element we are just traversing from the back, and we stop where we found a particular index which is smaller than its next index. Like here we have 3, so we got the 2. If this index, we will replace this with the last value. So we'll replace this 2 with 3, and here we have 2. Okay, now we can reverse the value after it. Okay, so int n nums dot size, while I have to choose like index num dot size -1. I have to choose int, okay, int I, that is n minus 1, while n minus 2, while nums of, while I is greater than equal to 0, and then nums of I, it is kind of 5 4 3 2 1. Nums of kind is the like while it is greater than, like nums of I is greater than equal to, kind of nums of I is greater than equal to nums of I plus 1. We just keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, and either we got the index 0 or we got that particular index. So if I is not equals to, if I is greater than 0, we will swap the nums of I and nums dot get, and we will reverse, and we will return nums, we will reverse nums dot begin plus I plus 1 comma nums dot add. It should work. Why it is not working? Reverse, and there should be comma here. Return nums. Oh, I need not return anything. Sorry, my mistake. Sorry. I am traversing back. Why I am increasing the I? Everything is working. Test cases. Take. These are the test cases where I have tried initially, like brute force. So all these test cases are edge test cases. Okay, if it work fine for these test cases, means we can submit. All these are incorrect. As I told you, these were the okay. We have 4 2 0 3 2 3 2 0 4 2 ये बड़ा है, ये बड़ा है. There we have. I'll go to the backward. Okay, I got it. I will reverse it, but I'm not swapping this with the back. I'm not swapping it with this back. I got the index. Okay, if I is greater than 0, if I is greater than 0, then we have to find the particular index in the right side, such that this value, either we have like greater than or equals to, like we have 4 2 0 2 3 2 0, so 2 3, so I like I'll check while I is less than n nums of I and nums of I, my nums of I, which is int current is I, nums of current ये less than n nums of I से I minus at particular like here I will plus here we have either I की वैल्यू n हो जाएगी, n नहीं होगी तो we will I minus now we will swap with nums of I and nums of current, and we will do we will do the and I will be current. I think it should work. Oh god. 1 2 3 2 1 3 1 3 2 1 2 3. Here we have 1 2 3. I'm getting I will start from here. It is lesser than thing, so it will stop there. So I will initialize that current equals to I, and I plus I less than, and current it is less than this. Working. It is not working. 2 3 1. I'll check 3 2 2. जिससे भी हम स्वैपिंग कर रहे हैं उसके बाद वो करना है या फिर आई पे स्वैपिंग करना है. ओके 2 3 1. So for example, like we have 1 2, like we have 1 2 3 4 5 6, then we have 3 here. So मैंने देखा कि ये वाला 3 is smaller than this 6, so it will check here, ये रुक जाएगा. तो ये है, ये तो सही है ना. यहाँ पे 3 था, 3 से बढ़ेगा 4, 4 से स्वैप हो जाएगा. सारा ही करेंगे यार. वी विल 18 minutes it took यार. मैंने चुकी I have already solved it. Still I am not able to figure it out. 2 3 1. We have 2 3 1. It is greater than this. We have here. Now this is smaller than this particular element. Okay, we'll get away smaller than, we'll get here. Now we will stop. So we will replace this 3 2 1 and we will swap it 3 1 2. ओके इसने 1 3 को स्वैप किया है. हुआ है 1 3 को स्वैप किया. I don't able to figure out. I is greater than 2 n minus 2. I will be here if it is greater than, while it is greater than I minus. Here we stop. I is not greater than equal to, so I value is this. If I is greater than 0, yes, greater than equals to 0. Just a equality mistake. It is working fine. जो मैंने let us see what I have submitted before 11 September 2025. Okay, I have done something stack next greater element. Okay, stack next greater element. Yes, we need the next greater element. We have to swap with that. Okay, okay. I use the approach um, what I have done before is I use for every element I just created a next greater element. What we are doing here, this loop is for next greater element, but in my previous approach it will work for like we have to use the multiple, like we have to find the next greater element of an every element, but here we only require to find out the next greater element only the first element uh, which is smaller than any element from its right. Then we will stop here. We have to swap that element with its appropriate position, and then we have to reverse all the things right before, right after it. Okay, reverse. Let's go for next. It is optimal, I know it. Leader in an array, I have done it. Set matrix problem. Rotate matrix by 90 degree. Okay, I know rotate matrix by 90 degree. Set matrix 0. We have an m cross n matrix. If an element is 0, set its entire row and column to 0. Okay, we have a matrix. If any element is 0, we have to do the entire row and entire column 0. How do we, how we are going to do this? First we can process which rows and which columns. Like if this 0 occur here, I will create a kind of, I'll create a I'll create two matrices. I will create two maps or two unordered set, one for row and one for column. So this 0 appear here, so I will finish this row and this column. This 0 appear here, I will finish this row and this column. I will insert basically into that, and they will not insert the duplicacy. So after pre-processing all the zeros, I will traverse on the every element from the row and from the column one by one. For every element we have the index like 0. I will do the all the element in that row to 0. Okay, it is quite, मैंने क्या किया था 0 ms. We can do this. I think I have used this approach. Let us, yes, I have done this same approach before. The time complexity will be order of to traversing the whole matrix m cross n, and after that some rows. So maximum is m cross n, then plus m or plus n. So मेरी overall time complexity will be m cross n, number of element. But here key point is in place. We have to optimize our approach in place. Like we can't use this. Okay, just do the in place. Just do the in place. How we are going to do in place? We have a space constraint. We have 0, we have 1, we have 0. We'll take the end, we'll take the end, we'll take the end. How we are going to do this in place? Let's see the constraint. M dot n is okay. Here no, a straight up solution using mn space is probably a bad idea. A simple improvement using m plus n space, that's exactly what we are doing here. The space complexity is order of m plus n. Okay, but still not the best solution. Could you devise a, a constant space solution? Okay, let's think about constant space and reset about timer. Okay, I have done this before. Optimal approach also, still I am not getting it. Like, just think for 5 minutes. Set matrix 0. We for any element, it should have knowledge about its like parent. We can do multiple looping, but we cannot use the space. Okay, that's the constraint. Here we have 111. Go for 111. Here we have 101. We have 1 here. Okay, go for one another. 0. Just got a 0 here. Now this row will become okay. I can mark now. I can mark in first loop. I just mark the first initial column or initial value with -1. Like, I will traversing this array. If I encounter any 0, I'll mark that to 0. Like, we have 0 here, we have 0 and 0 here. Now I'm going to mark I'll mark -1. I have to use the marking scheme. I got something. I'll mark like int I. Int n will be like row will be matrix dot size, and int column will be matrix 0 dot size. Now for die 0 I is less than r. Okay, we are going. I'll mark the first column and first row if any element, if any matrix of I comma j is equal to 0. Okay, so I'll mark matrix of that. It will mark I have the jth column but the 0th row. Okay, I'll mark it -1. Same, I'll go for ith row like 1 2 3 4 and its 0th column. I'll mark it -1. Okay, I'll mark it -1. Now at the end, oh sorry, if matrix of आई और जे अगर -1 है तो उसे 0 कर दूंगा. ये तो मेरा होगा फाइनल कंक्लूजन. उससे पहले मुझे एक काम करना पड़ेगा. मुझे हर एक रो और हर एक कॉलम को देखना पड़ेगा. फॉर ईच रो, फॉर int I value 0, I is less than r and I plus plus each row. I am just telling if matrix of I comma like 0, if it is -1, तो मुझे उस पूरे में ट्रेवल्स करना है. फॉर int j की वैल्यू 0 एंड j is less than, j is 1 and j is less than c and j plus plus not c, okay, c. If matrix of I j is not equals to -1, so matrix of it will not be equal to we need not to check any condition. Matrix of I comma j will be 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, I am checking for each row. Okay, but I am checking for each row instead of I'll only I'll checking for, okay, we can say that there is a condition whereof matrix of ij is not equals to -1, that is I and that is j. I'll do the same, and here we for each column, that is j, that is j is less than r, j is less than c, and j plus plus matrix of 0 comma j equals to -1, then I have to iterate over every row in that column, and I have to check I or j is not equal to -1. Let us check. It will take order of m dot n, m dot n, m dot n. It will take m dot n, m dot n, and -1. Okay, why? Oh, why? There should be, na? If any element is 0 in its entire row and column, set its entire row and column to 0. There is 0 0 there is, bro. Okay, I got -1, bro, -1. So I have to check the upper bound and lower bound. It is 2 to the power 31 -1. Maximum size of an integer. Listen. So bro, how do I mark? I can't mark now. I cannot mark it. इसे 0 कर दो, इसे 0 कर दो. मैं उनकी इनिशियल रोज को और कॉलम्स को 0 कर रहा हूँ. We will not require this. अब हमें फर्स्ट रो और फर्स्ट कॉलम के लिए करना पड़ेगा. फर्स्ट रो और फर्स्ट कॉलम के लिए कर देते हैं 4 एंड आई वैल्यू 0, आई इज लेस देन, लाइक अगर मेरा अगर मेरा फर्स्ट रो 0 है, इफ नम्स ऑफ आई कॉमा 0, अगर मेरा ये वाला एलिमेंट 0 है तो मुझे इस रो को 0 कर देना है. ठीक है, लेकिन उससे पहले आई हैव टू चेक अगर मेरी ये वाले कॉलम में कौन कौन सी वैल्यूज़ है. आई एम गेटिंग स्टक. मैंने सबको 0 कर दिया है एक्सेप्ट फ्रॉम द अपर लेवल थिंग्स एंड 2 ऐसे हो गए हैं 4 5. और यहाँ पर 0 है तो ये रो भी 0 हो जाएंगी और ये रो भी 0 हो जाएंगी. मैंने इन दोनों को छोड़ दिया है, इन दोनों को मैंने छोड़ दिया है। ओके, आई गॉट इट, आई गॉट इट। इफ नम्स ऑफ 0,0 भी अगर 0 है तो जस्ट क्रिएट ए लूप, every row will be 0 and same create a loop for every column. Will be 0. Matrix okay, so that this represent that even if you have solved the question earlier, it doesn't mean like you will solve the same question. Yeah, let me check. Here we are 0, then go for 0 here. Here we have 0 in this array. I have to check this 0 and this 0. I got it. It's something like we do have something 0 here, then starting to this row I have to do all the row 0, and starting with this column, so I'll take this 0. This is 0, 2 0, but this one if initial x is 0, if I am able to find the mark na, I can do it in like seconds. We can use the extra loop, we can find an element which is used as a marker that is not contained by this matrix, as according to the constraint we have only 200, extract 200, so there will be many elements that are not present in that matrix, and that could be work as marker. Or without marker it is quite complex. It is not complex, just और इसके बीच में 0 आ रहा है, it is complex because 0 1 0, we have 1 1, now we have 0 here 0, so I will took 0, I'll took 0 here, I'll took 0 here, but this one should be escaped, but here it is not escaping because row wise 0 and column wise 0, it is common. Starting row is this. Okay, we can say that choose the starting row as bottom and choose the column as this. Still we have the common. I need to check zeros like 0 1 2. Okay, I need to take some flags which will take constant space. Okay, when I'm processing the first line, okay, I'll check a counter, int counter will be 0. uh, mm, 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 mm. If I equal to 0, mm, whenever I will be 0, I अगर 0 है तो इस ये वाली कंडीशन होगी, I अगर 0 है तो इस वाली कंडीशन में अगर 0 आएगा, काउंटर ऐड होगा। इस वाली कंडीशन में अगर 0 आएगा तो काउंटर ऐड होगा। काउंटर विल ऐड ओनली वन टाइम, काउंटर शुड बी ऐड ओनली वन टाइम। Like will take bool row flag false and bool column flag false if I equal to 0 and no row David's a flag. So we need not to check this condition, just write row flag will be true and column flag will be true as अगर मेरे if num is 0 0 and अगर रो और कॉलम दोनों फ्लैग ट्रू है, ठीक है, तो मैं दोनों लूप चला दूंगा। सो बेसिकली सॉरी any these loops, so basically if row flag is true and if column flag is true, रो फ्लैग ट्रू है मतलब आई की वैल्यू 0, आई की वैल्यू 0 है, आई की वैल्यू 0 रो के लिए आई है, तो ये सारे के सारे एलिमेंट 0 हो जाएंगे, दैट आर कॉलम वैल्यूज Oh god, it is working, but it took me 20 minutes to figure out, not to figure out, just to implement. Code is too big. Let us see my this code. Here I have used the Nodal map pro. No, it is the optimal approach. uh, this approach even I didn't like optimize earlier when I solved this. My stream is working fine now. Okay, let me check my stream. Mm, mm, to like, and here we have uh, you are given an n cross n matrix representing the image acha 90 degree a matrix to like to rotate a matrix, just do the transpose. I have just changed the ith jth values, like if a particular element is present at I comma j, then swap it with the element at j comma I. So it will be the transpose of current matrix. And now we have to reverse. We have to reverse either rows or columns. If we reverse the rows, I think we got the left rotated matrix, and if we reverse the columns, then we got the right rotated, like if we will get the 90-degree right rotation. It is pretty simple. I don't think I have implemented this, but I am just swapping. Here we am just swapping value, and here I am just reversing the rows and column value. Okay. It depends if you are reversing the rows and if you are reversing the column. Okay, it depends. So I not need swap here. Now print matrix in a spiral manner. Let us see this. Okay, given a matrix M cross N matrix, return all the element of matrix in spiral order. I have solved it, but with a different idea, I think. So let us see spiral order. Okay, spiral order. Just go to the right. As you right, go bottom. As bottom, go left. Okay. Okay, think we have to mark the nodes, and there is a spiral rotation. Just you are standing at particular position. If so, from that position, go to the right. If you are able to go right, just go right. If you are not able to go right, just go down. If you are not able to go down, just go left. If you are not able to go left, just go up. And if you are not able to go up as well, and now you are not able to move in any of the four direction, you should terminate the algorithm. Like we have one, I can go left, go. The priority will be first right, then bottom, then this. Though we have the priority of right. Now we cannot move right, just go down. We cannot go right here, down. We cannot go right here, just this. We cannot right here, we cannot go right, we cannot go right. We cannot go left as well, we cannot go down as well, and we cannot go right as well. So there's only one move. 4. Here we will see we can move right, go right, we'll go right. Okay, so there are order. Okay, so I'll create a vector of and it will basically representing uh, the matrix is minus 100 to 100. So we can use the mark node here. Our mark node will be 101. Okay, so there will be direction with priorities. The the direction will be 4 direction. Either you are moving to the right, means 0, 1, or bottom means increase the row but don't alter the column. Go left. To move left, 0, -1. To move up, -1, 0. To move up, I will be determined by this, and this is the priority order. Now we have to okay, back of result, we can return its acceptance would be high. Okay, here we have Q. We will use a Q of pair of will be required a Q. Just we need only one element to be inserted. I got this. Just go for it. Just go for it. Just go for it. We will not require a Q. Just pair of in command. It's P1 and it will be starting point, that is 0, 0. Okay. Okay. While true, just result dot push back matrix of p1 dot first. It is int current I p1 dot first and int current j, that is p1 dot second. We will insert I comma j and then we will mark I comma j as 101. Okay, now we are told int I value 0, int x की value 0. We can say that k की value 0, k is less than 4, k plus plus. Check for every direction. Int x, it is new x, it is x will be I plus direction of k comma 0 and if we are able to figure out any of the direction, we will move and we will continue it. Int k value 0, we will use while loop and we can use the 4. Just empty this. Okay, if k we are not able to figure out any of the direction, k is equal to 4, this is the result. Now if we have to pass certain condition and we need to break that loop, p1 dot first will be x and p1 dot second will be y. Like we have to like if x is greater than equals to 0 and x should be less than, we should have row int r matrix dot size and matrix 0 dot size int c. So here we have condition x should be less than r and then y should be greater than equals to 0 and then y should be less than c and then matrix of x comma y should be not equal to 1 over. If all these conditions pass, then we will get the perfect move. We will go to that move, two changes, and our algorithm will terminate. For example, here we can move all the possible ways, but the value is 101 101 101 101. Then k will increment to 4, and this loop will um, like terminate. After termination, command goes here, it will see k ki value 4, it will return the result. Let us see. I don't remember how I solved it earlier. I think I had solved earlier. It's like okay, there is a problem. If there is sizes, if its size is too big, like 1 1 1 1, so 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 here, here, here. Okay, if it go here, it has a possible move to go right. Okay, it can't move right. Okay, I got it. I have this direction. I have to make a map, not map, a vector of hint, like it will indicator, like it will path. If I am in current 0, like my move is right move and I got stuck at right move, I'll get the down. How I'll down with 1, and it if I am down, then if I am down, then I'll move to left. The left move is this 0 2 3 and 0. ओके, 0 का 1 होगा, 1 का 2 होगा, 2 का 3 होगा, 3 का 4 होगा. ओके, सो it will be the current path. Like मेरा move क्या है? My move is 0. I am showing right direction. If my move is 0, don't require this and don't require all these kind of stuffs. Just whatever your move, I is not P1, it will be direction. Sorry, what is your previous direction? What is your previous direction? Okay, like pair of int comma int, p1 is equal to 0 comma 0. My current element is p1 dot first. Got it. J is this. I'll push that element and push this ij. Okay, now if my move is 0, तो I will check if my 0 is working or not. तो मेरा x होगा, here we have x will be direction of move move if this condition कंटिन्यू, अगर ऐसा होता है तो p1 डॉट फर्स्ट को x बना दो, p1 डॉट फर्स्ट को y बना दो एंड गो फॉर इट। ठीक है, और अगर ऐसा नहीं होता है देन x हो जाएगा i प्लस लाइक मेरा मूव हो जाएगा, मेरा मूव हो जाएगा मूव प्लस 1 मॉड्यूलो 4। if this condition दिस कंडीशन अगर सेटिस्फाई होती है अगर ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई तो यहाँ से कंटिन्यू हो जाएगा, वरना मूव को मैं और एक्स और वाई नहीं निकालूंगा, एक्स और वाई नहीं निकालूंगा। अगर ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो जाए ठीक है, वरना let us see it will work or not. It should work. It is working fine. Acceptable with it is optimal. लेट मी क्वेरी और सॉल्यूशन देखते हैं कि मेरा थोड़ा बड़ा है ना, if we are able to decrease its height, like it is kind of unprofessional while true is quite unprofessional, because if somehow these conditions are not able to, it will stuck in an infinite loop. So always avoid to a while loop. Editorial is lock. 100% beat तो है, because time complexity is quite good. It is order of m cross n, and the thing is we are just using a vector, it is not, and the result vector and a move and r, we are using this extra for current. We can only improve these conditions here, like if move is not working, go for another move, it is not working, then go for result. Okay, we can go for count sub array with given sum. Medium is completed, and we have sum array sum with equal k. Okay, sub array sum with equal k. Sum array sum, if it is positive, if it is only positive number, then we can apply the sliding window, or if it is not, if the negative number also included, as in this case negative number also included means value can be negative, so we will use the prefix sum, or to optimize it we will use the prefix sum, either go with binary search or go with hash map or kind of unordered map. We will do it sub array with sum equal to k. You just make a prefix sum. I know this question, and make a sub array sum 0. It's like 0 1 and then 2 and then 3. Now you want 2 na, you want 2. What I have to return is total number of sub arrays whose sum is equals to k. I need to return total number of sums, so I will store the I will store the counter of these. I will store the counter of each sum. Then I will go for, like in this prefix sum, the sum that is k will be equals to the prefix sum of I, जो भी मैं करंट इंडेक्स पर हूँ, किसी भी एक रेंज में I कोई भी सब अरे, ठीक है, और माइनस लाइक मैं एक आर ले लेता हूँ और एक एल ले लेता हूँ. सो इट विल बी लाइक, बोले 0 से 1 के बीच में सब अरे सम निकालो. तो इट विल लाइक r plus 1 and l. Okay, now k is given. Pre of I we have every time when we are going to traversal, like in prefix sum, we can get the pre l. If we get the number of pre l such that like solve this equation and bring me pre l. Pre l will be like pre of r plus 1 minus k. So if this will be pre l, and the number of total subarray will be equal to the number of times pre l, which will be calculated by this expression. Okay, it will be like we will add the frequency of this pre l to our number of subarrays. Okay, it is not, we can implement it like in result, it will be our final result. We will return this result, and what we are going to, we have like intent, and it is nums dot size, and it's like vector of int, and okay, it is prefix which is of size of n comma 0 n plus 1. Now for int I value 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, will prefix of I plus 1 will be prefix of I plus nums of I. Now we will going to add this sum as an ordered map, an ordered map increment mp1. The sum is maximum value is 1000 into में 7 is around 10 raised to power 9. It is within the limit of integer. We can add prefix y, and we will add the mp1 of prefix of I plus 1 plus plus. Okay, mp1 of 0 plus plus. Now I am going to traverse here. Just result will be plus equal to mp1 of that equation. The equation is like prefix of I plus 1 minus k. It is working. इसका मोस्ट ऑप्टिमल सॉल्यूशन क्या होगा वो देखते हैं एक बार ना. यार एक तो इन्होंने हर चीज़ पे लॉक लगा रखा है. प्रीफिक्स सम प्लस हैशिंग बेस अप्रोच है. एन स्क्वायर तो जा ही नहीं रहा है, एन जा रहा है. एक काम करते हैं अपन, इसको डालते हैं चैटजीपीटी में और देखते हैं इसका ऑप्टिमल सॉल्यूशन क्या होगा. ऑप्टिमल सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस. Okay, it's 6 o'clock and it's time to it's been a live stream from 1 hour 20 minutes. ऑप्टिमल सॉल्यूशन की कॉम्प्लेक्सिटीज़ हैं ऑर्डर ऑफ एन एंड ऑर्डर ऑफ एन, और इन आवर सॉल्यूशन द कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी आई थिंक आर सेम, ऑर्डर ऑफ एन and order of n. but ये it is using unordered map. Okay, yes, this is optimal. We have to use the unordered map, sorry, any counter. So it is done. Medium done, easy done, go for hard. And we have such kind of hard question. First is Pascal's triangle, then a majority element, and then a 3 sum, 4 sum, the largest sum subarray with 0 sum, count number of subarray with x or k, merge overlapping. And these two questions are kind of new approach question. I'll do these questions tomorrow. Like they are brilliant kind of idea of merge sort. If you want to know na, where to use the merge sort, do these two questions. Okay, it took me time to like 1 or 2 day. One day it will take 1 day to solve this array, and it will take around 3 to 4 days here, 4 to 5 days here. String, it will not take any much time. Linked list. Okay, recursion, I'll not do the recursion, I'll not do the bit manipulation, I'll just do the stack and queues, sliding window and 2 pointer. Oh, it will took around a majority element. Okay, I'm getting it. Just start with one, and each iteration do increase the do like push the one in this index, or every time 1 1 in this iteration push the element and just go for 1 1 1 2. Oh, it is okay, do not worry about it. Basically the main approach is start with one array, it is one, and now go for each iteration. If you want 5 rows, 1 2 3 4 5, one is already, do the 4 iteration. In each iteration do increase, like do push 1 at the backward, and if it is 2 length, then we need not to iterate, like 1 1 and 2. Now starting from this 1, and go for up to n minus 1, that n is the size of that array at that moment. Okay, now what you will do, as this is index, what is this index 1, so instead of this use previous, you need require two arrays. One is previous one and the other one is current array. So, or okay, yes, you will 2 1 3, you will not require any two array, like 2 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 3, go for here 2 1 1 3 1, here we have, go for 3 and 1 4. You will require two array. Okay, you will require two array. Listen, do one thing, like it is simple, I am not able to explain. Just if you are at this particular index, just sum that index and I, let's say this index is I, so instead of this you will replace it I and I plus 1 of the previous row, let it is 1. Okay, it is 1, so you have to write 1 or I minus 1, not I plus 1, sorry, it is I took that index I, add 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 the I minus 1 of the previous row, and replace it with this. Okay, it will be in the next iteration. Do the same thing, just add extra one, and now starting from here, go for here 2 and 1 3 3 2 and 1 3 3. You are reaching the last, just stop. This will be the final array what we want. It is require vector of int. Okay, it will it needed the whole Pascal triangle, then do not worry. Okay, every time you get a triangle, just push into the final result. Go for majority element. Here we have array. Where is array? Here we have majority element. Given an array of size n and find all the elements that appears more than n by 3 times से ज़्यादा appear हो रहा है, then we have to find that particular element that is appearing more than 3 times, more than n by 3 times. Okay, how we solve this? देखो, majority Moore's voting algorithm is responsible for n by 2. Okay, now to n by 3, how we can solve this n by 3? We have 3 2 3, n is 3, n by 3, and seal of this 1, and element appearing more than one time. Okay, the first, like brute force, will be use the counter. Any element that any element's counter value like exceeding that n by 3 seal, then just return that element. It is obvious, and it will take the order of n extra space. But if we want to optimize this, could you solve the problem in linear time and order in one space? We can solve it in linear time, but we require extra space counter. It is best solution, but for optimal solution we need linear time and order of one space. So order of one space, like we can use some kind of flag or something. 3 2 3. How do we think about this? Actually, can we divide the array into 3 parts? 3 2 3, and that element will be appeared like n की value say 9 10, will divide into 3 3 and 4, 3 3 and 4. Here we have 3 3 and 4. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 3 3 3 3. How to solve this? I have no idea. My mind is just blank. I have not any idea about this majority element. N by 3. Moore's voting algorithm say just keep the counter and you will get the n by 2. We will divide it into n by 2. Still we can't reach any conclusion. I think I think we should start the timer now. It will be the final and last question. It will be the last question. Okay, it will be the last question of today. uh, I just have 8 minutes to think, about this optimal approach. Its optimal approach is kind of 3. I have only 8 minutes. Okay, 3, 2 and 3. mm, mm, in order of one time, More's voting algorithm. How to link More's voting algorithm to this? If we divide an array into third part, there is a chance that only a particular element will appear in any part with its half size, just like this. If we have 15, 16, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, and 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now we have 16 divided by 3, that is 5, 5 6 यानी 6 टाइम एटलीस्ट आना चाहिए 3, तो 6 टाइम आएगा 3 बार होना चाहिए 3. लिसन, एक ऐसा एलिमेंट है जो मान लो 17 होता, 17 डिवाइड बाई 3, 5 5 5, 5 या 15 और 2, 5 का रूप बन गया, 5 का रूप बन गया, 5 का रूप बन गया, 2 एक्स्ट्रा बन गया, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. अब तो ये आधे में भी नहीं आ रहा, 18 पे ये 6 हो जाएगा. 7 का जब ग्रुप बन गया, 5 + 2 7, 5 × 10 17. So we have 3 3 3 3 3 3 and we have 4 space left. We can't compromise with this. वो एलिमेंट एटलीस्ट एक जगह इस पार्टीशन में, एटलीस्ट एक जगह तो उस बंदे को तोड़ देगा, या वो इक्वल होगा या इक्वल से बड़ा होगा. ठीक है, वो वाला एलिमेंट लाइक 3 + कोई भी एलिमेंट आया, कोई भी एलिमेंट आया माइनस हो गया, 3 + कोई दूसरा एलिमेंट आया, कोई दूसरा एलिमेंट आया, कोई दूसरा एलिमेंट आया, माइनस हो गया. लाइक 3 3 1 1 1, एक तो ये एलिमेंट हो गया, एंड वी हैव 3 3 2 2 2, एक तो ये हो गया, एंड वी हैव 1 2 3 1 2 1 2, वी हैव 1 2 3 4 5 6 एंड 7, वी हैव 3 3 2 2 4 2 6 3 18, मतलब n/3 इज 17/3, 5 से बड़ा यानी 6 है, एंड यहाँ पर आ गया 4 4 4 4 4, 1 2 3 4 5. ओके, नाउ हाउ टू, मेरे पास ये करे, हाउ आई able to find, how am I able to find that this 3 is, अगर मैं उनको पार्टीशन कर दे रहा हूँ हर एक पार्ट में, तो मेरी यूनिटी ख़त्म होने की वजह से लोकल मैक्सिमम मिल रहा है। तो उस लोकल मैक्सिमम को मैं कंबाइन तो नहीं कर सकता उन ग्रुप में, तो पार्टीशनिंग तो नहीं करेंगे। अगर मैं एक इक्वालिटी वाली लाइन खींच दूँ n/2 like we have 16 divided by 2 n/2, 17 divided by 2, that is 17 divided by 2, it will be around 8. So here it will appear 4 times, here it will appear. पार्टीशनिंग से तो कुछ नहीं फायदा हो रहा। I have submitted this before. I have submitted this with counter and with counter. Every time I submitted it with counter. I don't want a counter. मोरिस वर्टिंग एल्गोरिथम का मतलब होता है कि एक भी एलिमेंट आया प्लस कर दो, दूसरा है नेगेटिव कर दो। इसने लिखा है फाइंड ऑल द एलिमेंट दैट आर अपीयरिंग। एक ही एलिमेंट होगा जो 8/3 टाइम से ज़्यादा आएगा। 17 लगा लूँ तो 6 हो गया, 6 तो नहीं 12, दो ही एलिमेंट होंगे जो इससे दो ही एलिमेंट ऐसे होंगे। इट इज़ ओनली पॉसिबिलिटी दैट ओनली 2 एलिमेंट्स। वो 2 एलिमेंट कौन से होंगे? दो एलिमेंट कौन से होंगे? वो 2 एलिमेंट ही होंगे बस। मैक्सिमम पॉसिबिलिटी है 2 एलिमेंट, मिनिमम पॉसिबिलिटी है 0 एलिमेंट। I'm not getting it. Mm, we should do the hint. एक्स वाई तो नहीं है इसमें. ये सारी चीज़ तो मुझे पता ही है. मोर देन ए सर्टेन थ्रेशोल्ड से ज़्यादा लाने के लिए अपन क्या करते हैं. आधे से ज़्यादा लाने के लिए मैं क्या कर रहा था कि ऐड करते जा रहा था और माइनस ऐड माइनस ऐड माइनस ऐड माइनस, ये था 2 के लिए. और n/3 से ज़्यादा के लिए मैं क्या करूँगा. $12 wasted. I'm not able to take it out. Just got rejected. have to read it. So let's end this. I'm not able to solve this, so I have to read it. Okay, so let's